Does your furry friend take over your bed every night? It's time to reclaim your space while giving them the comfort they deserve with the coldest, cozy dog bed. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description to buy now on Amazon.
Team GB star Alex Yee secured a superb gold medal with victory in the men's triathlon at the Paris Olympics. Yee, forced to settle for silver in Tokyo 3 years ago, surpassed Hayden Wilde of New Zealand in the final stages of a thrilling race to snatch a last-gasp victory. He finished in 1 hour 43 minutes and 33 seconds to seal Team GB's fifth gold of the Games in the French capital. Yee was 14 seconds down on Wilde going into the final 2 kilometers of the run but caught Wilde and surged past the New Zealander, who crossed 6 seconds behind the Brit. The bronze medal went to Leo Bergera of France. Victory saw Yee emulate Alistair Brownlee as Britain's second Olympic triathlon champion. The 26-year-old won relay gold in Tokyo but had set his sights on individual glory in Paris. And he achieved it in stunning fashion on the streets of the city. With less than a kilometer of the 10 kilometers race to go, it looked as though Yee would again be left with the silver medal, although at one stage he was being challenged by Bergera. But Yee put on the afterburners and sprinted clear as he realized his Olympic dream in one of the sport's most memorable comebacks. Yee looked exhausted after his triumph, with the grueling 1.5 kilometers swim, 40 kilometers bike ride and 10 kilometers run clearly taking its toll on the athletes. The men's race had been due to take place on Tuesday but was cancelled at only a few hours' notice after water quality in the Seine was still deemed not up to scratch. It was not confirmed that the races would be able to go ahead on Wednesday until the early hours, with the men pushed back to after the women's race. Organizers said samples taken showed much lower levels of bacteria than the threshold for the event to take place, with the hope now that the future events in the river, the triathlon mixed relay and marathon swimming, will not face such uncertainty. Having seen his compatriot Beth Potter take bronze, Yee dived into the Seine and managed to keep in touch with the leaders, heading through the first transition in 16th place and quickly joining a big front group for the 40-kilometer bike leg around the center of Paris. Wilde was in the second pack, so Yee tried to help drive the pace rather than sit in, but the two groups came together with 3 laps to go. Sam Dickinson, making his Olympic debut for Britain, led the way onto the 10 kilometers run, with Yee well placed in 4th, and the Tokyo silver medalist soon surged into the lead as his teammate called for crowd support. Yee is a former British champion over 10,000 m, and he sped off into the distance, but Wilde refused to let him get away and put in a big effort to catch up. The New Zealander was not content to sit with Yee, though, and quickly passed him, with the British athlete seemingly unable to respond as temperatures rose into the high 20s. Yee settled into second, comfortably holding off France's Bergera behind him, but he had a final surprise in store as he surged to a second Olympic gold, having also topped the podium as part of the mixed relay in Tokyo.